Hey guys, as a heads up, this video is part of a larger video that I recorded before my Abbey rolls with the impression that it would also be going up before my Abbey rolls. This was a false impression, as you can tell, so please keep that in mind as you're watching. Thank you. Okay, now then, interludes. Who do we want to start with? Let's start with Emiya since he's right up here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the half AP thing too. This will probably be pretty easy, hopefully, so let's just run a 3-turn strat. What a disaster. What kind of Holy Grail war happened here? No sign of the Mages Association or the Holy Church, which means a battle royale among the Masters. They probably misused their servants and let them do whatever they wanted. Cursor, make sure you control your servants, so you don't end up with a mess like this. Is it wrong to let them do what they want? This must be a really early one, because now I have, like, Gorgon and Mephistopheles and Kiara. Well, I don't have Kiara or Gorgon, personally, but, you know. Did I miss something? Yeah. Use your command spells to keep them in check. If they're up to something, teach them a lesson or make them fight. Many masters use their command spells to force their servants to commit suicide as a safety measure. Yep. The Lancer Curse. When a master realizes a heroic spirit is too much to handle, using the spells that way can save many lives. Sorry, I'm like... Okay, sorry about that. I was making some last-minute adjustments to, this very makeshift audio setup, so, yeah. I see. It's true that there are many servants who just want to cause destruction. Most berserkers are like that. I didn't realize you could use a spell that way. As expected of the great Emiya, a true veteran who's been through many Holy Grail wars. Yeah. Well, when it comes to Holy Grail wars, I know more than your average servant. Alright, Cursor, this is a good chance. I'm going to give you a proper lecture. Of course, Dr. Roman has already taught you what you need to know about combat. So this time, I'll teach you about something you won't see in the stats. A heroic spirit's attributes. Alright, this is going into, like, star and stuff. Heroic spirits can be divided into 4 main categories. Human, Earth, Heaven, and Star. Those under the human category are people born after AD and praised as heroes after their death because of their great deeds in life. Some of them were actual superhumans when alive, but most of them were only glorified after death. Anderson, Shakespeare, Robin Hood, and Lady Nightingale would all be examples. Next, the Earth category. These are heroes spoken of in local folklore. This feels like another long talk. Cursor, is he always like this? Yeah. His attribute is Talking Mom. I see. Talking Mom attribute. We'll just have to let him talk till he's done then. The 4th category, Star, is where things get important. The star is a special category. It represents mankind's hope and symbolizes overcoming hardship. This category might seem powerful as it has no weakness against the other three, but its true nature lies elsewhere. There's another category equal to the star. That's the fifth. We were interrupted just as it was getting good. Cursor, prepare for combat. They must have smelled us. They'll make contact in 20 seconds. Right, preparing for combat immediately. Initiate anti-wild beast combat. Okay, yeah, this'll be piece of cake. Sorry for any random noises. My recording space is very cluttered and I keep bumping into stuff. I should clean up. This is the setup I've currently been using for 3-turning experience farming. Even though I'm not using berserkers, it works pretty consistently across like any version of experience farming. Sometimes I end up having to do a couple more turns, but that's kind of rare. Wonderful. Okay, hopefully this actually works. Oh my god, it actually did. Nice. Nope. So let's get another waiver and use the same team. For our next topic, I'll explain what makes each class unique. We'll start with the archer class. It's made of archers. Archers, as the name implies, use a bow as their primary weapon. Okay, mister, my body is made of swords. While inferior to saber and lancer in close-range combat, they excel at providing long-range support. They also have a skill called independent action. Even without a link to their master, they can function for a while on their own. But they won't be able to maintain the physical body. Lack of energy source aside, wouldn't they be forced back to the throne without an anchor to this world? Normally, yeah, but with independent action, they can ease up on the force exerted by the world. After all, there are many stories of snipers camping out 3 days and 3 nights just to hit their targets. Think of it as a skill that allows them to function for a few days apart from their master. What's important is that the skill differs from Assassin's Presence Concealment. It does not conceal your movement. Stealth operations thus require the appropriate skill or backups from their master. Archer, I hate to interrupt Cursor's lecture, but as I'm sure you're aware, an enemy attack, right? They always pick the worst timing. It's so hard to have class outdoors. I probably shouldn't mention that Archer's loud voice is telling the enemy exactly where we are, right? Okay, same deal. Actually, honestly, I don't even need to use an NP here. Really? Okay then, I guess I do. Jeez. The hell, man? What's that? Rude. At least the fights are easy, but like, that was annoying. This, it taunts me. One day I will get him to bond 10, and then I'll be able to do his interlude. Lastly, a word about what it means to be a master. I'll tell you how to get along with your servants. You're still keeping this up? Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? What are you talking about? I'm here lecturing because the people at Chaldea won't. I heard how you became a master, Cursor. You're no mage, and you have no experience. You became a master by accident, yes? Even if no one else can do your job, that's still absurd. I should at least teach you how to act like a master. I'm sorry, Senpai. Emiya's right. None of the adults left at Chaldea are any good. I do feel bad, you know. I am devoting myself fully to medical work as well. Enough. We're talking about servants. They are heroic spirits from many different eras. Basically, a servant will be more powerful than their master. You understand that? Yes, no one needs a familiar weaker than they are. Correct, but it's wrong for a master to unduly respect or fear their servant. They have achieved great things, but within the confines of the contract, that means nothing. The master and servant relationship is defined by the contract, but mentally it's best for them to be equals. Listen, even a godlike servant got their start the same way as you. Anyone who lives in the modern era uses the wisdom of their ancestors left behind. Servants are no different. Even heroic spirits achieved deeds with the help of others when they were alive, and that's why they chose to contract with you. In other words, being summoned and relied on isn't necessarily a bad thing for a heroic spirit. For example, how would you feel if something you left behind could aid the people of the next era? That would be kind of nice. That's right. Servants feel the same way. Oh, he's smiling! The deeds you did, the things you left behind, nurtures the next generation. All servants take pride in that. Doesn't matter if the servant is good or evil. Servants and masters are mentally equal. A servant aiding a master is simply a matter of duty. That is what it means to live on this planet. What you do will surely help someone in the future. Someone in the future. Mr. Emiya, I hate to interrupt the speech, but... Very well, I've said what I must. So, what is it this time? Golems? Skeletons? At this point, a wyvern wouldn't surprise me. Well, honestly, we shouldn't be seeing any of these here. It's an army of female soldiers. What? Mash, what are you saying? I have no idea why. Gorilla-like woman. I'm not reading the part. They're heading straight for Emiya. My bad luck with woman is following me here? Feels like someone's doing this deliberately. What do you mean, bad luck with woman? Dude, you had 3 girlfriends. That's amazing. Nice. And future generations would know this as the Great Amazonian Migration. The end. Doctor, was this your doing? Huh? Nope, wasn't me. Definitely not. No way. Anyway, I think that's the last attack. Emiya, feel free to continue. Never mind. I think I'll call it a day. It was rude of me to assume you needed those lectures. Cursor already has many wonderful servants. Every time he smiles, I just... With Mashkari Light at your side, you won't be easily defeated. You have a long journey ahead of you. You'll learn through experience, not words. I'll do the best I can. Good. Go at your own pace and don't rush. You'll do yourself no good pushing too hard. Emiya. No, Servant Archer. I was wondering, why are you being so nice to us? Other servants are interested in Senpai's skills. You're the only one who cares what Senpai thinks. It's simple. Now that you're my master, I need you to succeed. It's business, a form of advertising. I want people to know that my masters succeed. If word gets around, the next time I'm summoned, I can ask for a higher price, right? In other words, it's for your own benefit. So this is for us and for yourself too? Yep, that's right. I think Rin's rubbing off on him. For one thing, it would damage my reputation to leave an inexperienced young boy. A true servant helps their master grow, and thus enhances their own reputation. Saint Courts. So... yeah. Okay, who's next?